your Storm Team 10 forecast on News 10.
Starting to watch a line of showers and thunderstorms work their way into the Wabash Valley. Now, many of us still quiet for now, but that line of storms is making its way across the Interstate 57 corridor now, and that's where we have an active warning. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Coles County, northwestern Cumberland County, and then Shelby County, Illinois. This complex of thunderstorms here possibly making wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour as it moves off to the east at about 55 miles per hour. So the bulk of the activity is still across into Shelby County, but we can put a track on that. And if it continues its path to the northeast at 55 miles per hour, that will put it in the city of Mattoon around 4:31 Central Time, and then getting over toward Charleston around 4:50 Central Time. So again, that's our only warning that we have in effect for the area right now. But as we zoom out, you can see this line of storms that's formed all across the state of Illinois. We've had tornado warnings up around the Peoria area where we still have one there. So this whole little broken line of storms is going to continue to move off to the northeast. What we're going to be closely monitoring, well, we've had cloud cover this afternoon. Notice the sky has cleared across a good part of the Wabash Valley, and that sunshine may be just enough to fuel these thunderstorms to reach severe limits as they continue to march their way off to the northeast. So for that reason, a tornado watch is in effect for most of the News 10 viewing area. That's going to be in effect until 10 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. So we're going to be watching that line of storms, but once it passes through, that threat for severe weather will come to an end. So I don't think all of these counties will stay under that tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight. So we'll pick up Futurecast and we'll go through the rest of the night. Again, that line of storm is going to be marching to the northeast. This run of Futurecast looks to be just a little too speedy with these storms because obviously they're still west of the Interstate 57 corridor. But either way, expect that line of storms to continue to make its way eastward as we head through the evening hours. And these thunderstorms will be capable of producing strong wind gusts, possibly some hail, and then we'll closely be monitoring any rotation that could be in those storms because a few tornadoes are possible in the environment that we're in today. Now, as we get into the evening hours, notice by 8, 9 o'clock, the rain's gone, the storms are gone. So it's going to be a quiet overnight. We shouldn't have to stay up all night like we did Friday night when those storms came through. The main story through the overnight hours is going to stay windy, and it's going to turn a lot colder because the cold front's bringing these storms through. So by tomorrow morning, we're talking about temperatures dropping into the mid-30s. So any lingering moisture by tomorrow morning, it's not impossible that a few snowflakes may mix in for the first day of spring tomorrow, and then we'll see the sky gradually clear, giving us some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. So right now, already seeing those winds crank up from the south, anywhere from about 15 to 25 miles per hour. We've seen gusts as high as 45 miles per hour, and it's going to stay windy. We have a wind advisory in effect for the entire area as we go through the rest of the night. So it's going to stay windy as those storms come through. Temperature-wise, where we've seen the sunshine, we've climbed into the lower 70s, and again, that might be just enough fuel to work with these thunderstorms. Elsewhere, we're in the upper 60s. We're at 68 here in Terre Haute, 66 in Paris, and 69 down in Vincennes. So for tonight, 36 for the overnight low. That's how drastic we're going to drop those temperatures once that front comes through. So evening showers and storms, then windy and colder. And of course, I'll be here throughout the night. If any of those storms do turn severe, we'll have updates for you right here on WTHI. For tomorrow, 45 for the high, so a much cooler day for the first day of spring. Isolated showers possible in the morning, then some sunshine by the time we get to the afternoon. Tomorrow night will drop down to 28 under a mostly clear sky, so much colder tomorrow night. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we'll try to see those temperatures rebound by the time we get to Friday back in the upper 50s, but there is another chance of rain in the forecast by the time we get to Sunday.